What's going on, everybody? CaptainRoBear crew here for Vecna Evil Ruin.
Vecna Evil Ruin.
Oh, come on!
Wow.
All right, it's not
A
me.
low energy night, I guess, huh?
No,
I've been having a lot of. I didn't want to peek.
no, chat. They are just punishing me because I made them hold there for like 3 seconds and be silent because they were jibber jabbering in the intro.
I have to say this. I was like, well, I'm not listening to any music. I had the site muted, so I didn't know you were playing the theme song.
You didn't have the cues.
So I was like, you're starting already? Oh.
Welcome back, everybody. Happy Thursday. Let's kick this thing off so we can actually get some role playing. Baddie, hit us up with the truth.
I'm gonna be at MagicCon Atlanta coming up here shortly. You'll have meet and greets and commander games and all sorts of cool stuff. Other than that, what else do I got? Oh, TwitchCon. Apparently I'm on everybody's banner for TwitchCon. You can meet and greet me there too. I've been sent 8 million DMs about come beat Baddie. But also I have a cool Gamer Subs cup. If I was hot, you can get that there over at gamersubs.gg/Baddie. That's all I got. Go.
Okay, it's my turn. I won't have a meet and greet at TwitchCon, but you can come meet and greet me at my charity booth for my job with Wounded Warrior Project. Or you don't have to wait in line. But other than that, on Saturday on twitch.tv/Blizz, there will be a group headlining on the Twitch front page because over 15 games are going to be played so that we can fundraise for our lovely friend Blizz, who is a fellow Twitch ambassador and also somebody who's played in a lot of our charity TTRPGs, because he has been diagnosed with B-cell non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. So we're gonna help him fight it, and it's gonna kick our butts, and that'll be on his channel, twitch.tv/Blizz at I believe 1 p.m. PST. Next.
Yes, absolutely. +1 on the Blizz. Make sure you support that in any way that you can, and if you can't donate to the show or what's happening, retweet, post engagement is much more valuable than you may think. So thank you. Either way, as far as things I'm doing, nothing much that needs to be said as far as on Twitch or anything like that. However, end of the month I will be at DragonCon. I am a special guest at DragonCon. I'm doing 2 main stage live shows, a bunch of panels that I am a guest on, and a bunch of panels that they've actually asked me to moderate, which is actually really cool. So again, all that stuff will be on the DragonCon app, but it ain't updated yet, so don't worry about it. Just look at my socials for anything like that. And I will also be at MagicCon Atlanta, Atlanta twice in like a month, which is cool. Doing a meet and greet and again commander games as well. That's me.
Not too much going on. I've been really slacking on YouTube, and that's on me. I have so many videos to make, and we're just in analysis paralysis of just not making anything, which is really the opposite of what the plan is. But I keep forgetting, so I will say at the beginning of October, I think it's the first weekend in October, I will be at Pittsburgh Gaming Expo. Myself, Bob Worldbuilder, a bunch of other TTRPG YouTubers and stuff are all going to be out there doing panels and running games and stuff. We're in the planning phase of exactly what we're going to be doing as far as panels go. And, you know, I know we're all going to be running a couple of tables and stuff. So more to come on that as we get a little bit closer, but just to give you a heads up that that's going on. Yeah, that's really it.
Hey, yo, Flawless. Oh, shit. Never mind. Flawless isn't here. He's going to be joining us shortly. Folks, he's coming from work, so fear not. Yeah, everybody, we are a bit out of sync, but there's not much I can do about it because it's going in and out. So we're gonna try and figure that out. But we're gonna message folks and see if there's something that we can do about it at the moment. But sorry, I apologize for the scuffness at the moment. I will be making my return to PAX West this year. I've been gone for several years now because I've been hanging out with my family on Labor Day weekend, but they have forsaken me and left me to my own devices. So I will be in Seattle here in a couple of weeks at the same time as DragonCon, which is the most unfortunate decision of all time. I hate it. overlapping cons are literally destroying me. But I will be there. I'll be hanging out in the Voodoo Ranger Lounge for most of it. Yeah, come and stop by. We're just going to be playing a lot of Commander over in the zone. We have a big pile of bracket 2 precons, and just come by and play. We're literally going to roll every time to pick a deck out from the pile. So it's going to be a big round robin over there. And Timmy is bringing all 4 of the Lord of the Ring decks. I'm bringing all 5 Tarkir and all 4 Ixalan. So it's going to be a big old precon fest. So come by, say hello, grab a Voodoo Ranger. We'll be doing that for most of the week. And then enjoying my favorite ramen spot, Oink. Black garlic pig ramen for the win. So ready for it. That and soup dumplings. All the soup dumplings.
Why did you oink?
Get that truffle hunter. And then yes, after that, because this world wants me to be on the road, twice a month, it'll be, then it's ATL for Magic Con, which thank God I get to drive to. I'm so excited. That's going to be awesome, hanging out with all the friends, and more importantly, all my peers that come out to that con. We had so much fun in Chicago, and I hated that I was hobbling around when Vegas hit. So super excited to hang out, Baddie, CB, and the rest of our cool ass friends. That'll be in, so then that's September, and then October is TwitchCon. I will say this, if you're a community member and you want to come hang out, I highly suggest getting the block party pass. That was literally the highlight of last year. Of anything I did, we just all went out there and hung out, and the food was killer. And if you were a beer person, they gave us unlimited tickets, so you could just give all your tickets to everybody else that was drinking liquor, and it was a magical experience. There was like karaoke going on with like a full band. Like, I don't know, Twitch rarely gets things right, and that was like one thing that they got right. It was super awesome. We had a blast, and it was big, open air. You didn't feel like you're getting cornered or pressured. It felt a lot like the good times at GCX. So if you're gonna be out there, come get yourself a California burrito, do the thing. And then it's gonna be PAX U, and don't miss out on PAX U. If you haven't got a hotel, this is me screaming to you. You have to get one early.
Get it.
The con is just blowing up, and there's not enough close rooms. Like, there's plenty of room in Philly, but like, you want to get a close room, no doubt. So get on it, because everyone's gonna be there. All right, picking up where we left off from our break, conventions, and all of my systems breaking. The real episode 52 is about to begin. You guys have hopped timelines, going back to the future with Rath Modar, a red wizard of Thay, leading a revolution against Saz Tam, who just happens to be intercrossing with your own timeline, as you guys race to stop that faction of the Red Wizards for raising a literal army for the Whispered One. You guys have been destined to end up here. Davik, containing what is now known as the Fist of Ubtao, in search of the second, aligning yourself with Rath Modar, who understands that if you are able to put these pieces together through the heart of Ubtao, that you might have a chance at saving your own world and saving the Red Wizards at the same time. However, conflicts have already arisen, knowing that Rath Modar is aligned specifically with Tiamat, Davik's new-found birth mother. Unfortunately, we pick up without Flawless in these scenes immediately after clearing out the nanoloid for the sake of brevity, the loot that has been gained will be traversing all of the insides. We will not be fighting and dancing around you guys, avoiding tadpoles. The scene is yours to do what you wish with this ship on the beach. I'm sure you guys have some ideas.
Oh boy.
My first thought, because we don't actually know exactly where we need to go in Chult yet. We know an idea, but we don't have like map quest.
Wrath Modar has not given you what he feels is the pathway. He simply said, we have to clear this out before we do anything else from the convergence of timelines. So that is a conversation that he has purposely withheld for you guys to tackle this.
Mm-hmm. My question though was going to be, I'm not saying that I am like super tech heavy, but I am the one who's closest to artifice here with being the gun maker and all that. My curiosity is if this nautiloid is here, if it had any mapping of Chult, so we can try to find like where, cause we know that probably we need to go to a temple or something. So if I can use the nautiloid to try to find, just locate more of the surroundings.
So,
Yeah, guidance system or something.
Oh no, we're hacking. Last time we hacked, we did.
The nanoloid is not from here. The technology on the vessel has been severely damaged, and the last bit of power and systems that were holding that force field in bay have been destroyed.
Okay.
I can maybe eat one of their brains and get their information.
If you'd want to.
Egrik, you're looking mighty hungry.
Who, me? I'm not starving or anything. It's fine. Don't worry about it. She's climbing down. Yeah, I'm gonna find one of the leaders, somebody who would have a lot of knowledge.
If I guess the question is, if
ill.
they're not from here,
Fully consumed.
I guess would they have the knowledge?
Most likely not, but would probably be an interesting galactic trip. Nonetheless.
Hit that galactic shit, yo. Yo, where did you get these nautiloids from, brother?
Brother.
Give me those nautiloid nuggies.
No. Oh, snap. Yeah, so you want to take a bite out of that death slod brain?
That sounds so bad. Is there many mind flayers left? Any bodies? Or were they all completely consumed?
There were no
I feel like I remember
mind
after
flayers
we
left.
started.
That colony has devoured.
But you also said that
Maybe I'll
most
save
likely
it.
the death slot like consumed their because it had like a presence, so it probably does have the knowledge they would have. Damn, cards, calm down.
Eat it.
Because it's probably not a bad idea, because the death slot would be the one to have all the knowledge.
I mean, it doesn't really specify. I think it's up to you, RoBear.
It's not up to me. That's if you want to do this or not.
Yeah, if y'all don't have another idea. Sick.
Just
He does.
me.
So
Is
re-up
there a
in
way
this since it
to-
ended with a long rest.
Let's re-up this.
Yep, you're not. This real quick.
Just to be of help if possible, because listen, in the RoBear game anything goes wrong.
Well,
like we did with.
you don't want to get the RFK slot and brainworm.
Oh God.
Oh my gosh. Well, like we did with like we did with Davik when he was going into his mind. If I can try to help Egrik, just in case if something does like snap out, I'm helping her in any way, shape, or form.
In what way are you offering assistance?
With my mind siphon. She's about to eat this thing's brain, so if I can be in her mind or like try to use that part of me to, if anything goes haywire while its energy, its knowledge is going into Egrik. If that won't happen, or if that's not a problem, I won't do it. But I'm just trying to make sure that if she suddenly nat ones, that we got help.
Ugh.
I'm cheering her on from the sidelines. I got a hot dog eating contest. Go Egrik! Eat the brain!
All right.
It tastes like ice cream.
Ice cream. You made me want ice cream.
I know.
Okay, so if you go in with a Mind Siphon, what I will do is I will grant advantage to Egrik, and it will tether you to the experience. All right.
Okay, yeah. I just want to keep her protected just in case.
Tripping with friends is always safer anyways. We all know it.
No truth. No true, bestie.
All right, E. You step up to what is left of this pummeled death slot, and it's massive, like 4 foot long, toothy maw, the tongue that's now hanging out towards the side. The first thing that hits you is the smell of these creatures, and you can see that secretion that's underneath their long fingernail claws and at the base of their teeth, that source origin of the corruption that aids the festering of their own tadpoles. What do you use to crack open this egg?
We're on a beach, right?
Like a coconut?
Yeah, I was going to, but never mind. I would just grab out my dagger.
I gotta get you like a metal dagger straw. It's a straw with a pointed end, so you can just.
How great would that be? It's like a McFlurry.
Yeah,
This-
that's awful. Hate that.
The worst boba tea.
Not really.
Anyway, yeah. She'll shove her usual dagger just right in. Right at the temple, softest point. Makes it a little easier. And twisting it. She pulls it out and has some brain matter. Takes the knife. Look away if you're gonna vomit. And she licks it.
Oh God.
And consumes the mind.
When you open up that coconut, that blackish ichor of a brain, still warm, sits there as you take a nice chunk out of the side. I need Egrik for you to roll a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Thank God Isaiah doesn't have to eat. He finds no issue with the matter. Just trying to focus on keeping her open.
26 feels good.
That feels great.
26.
My confidence is boosted.
Mix it up, chill. You're being a menace.
He's mixing it up.
I'm going for speed.
Jump scare.
He's going
all
the
alone
distance.
and alone in his time of need. He's racing.
Hopefully not.
Flawless, you joined at the best moment.
I've been listening. Davik has turned away and is trying his best not to puke.
Let's go.
This man is a natural.
well done.
He has never been okay with this.
What's the matter?
Bye.
Brain matter.
What's the matter? Hate it.
Gray
No.
matter. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It was funny.
Egrik, Isaiah. Upon that first chomp, you guys both instantly begin to see darkness that fast forwards into light. Bits and pieces of stars begin to show up throughout the darkness, as it feels as if your own vision and your body is pulled from where you're at in the material plane back into space. Isaiah, this is of particular disturbing nature for you. You haven't felt anything quite like this removal of yourself from body since your time in the donjon. However, that darkness does not persist. It eventually opens up into space itself. And there's moments where you're just there taking everything in, all of the stars, all of the galaxies around you, as your kind of vision spins in a 360 until you see that nanoloid back in its full nature, racing through space. Speeds that even when your time in the Spelljammer Academy seem almost impossible. And you quickly also see a massive mothership chasing this nanoloid. It is completely different in nature. It is big, blocky, and has more cannons dressed across it than you can count. But you do notice some familiar insignia. It's not the Spelljammer Academy, but it looks militaristic. It doesn't take long for you to realize that this vessel is a GIF vessel. You recount and you can see this entire engagement of cannons and lasers firing off into space as they hunt this actual ship. Time starts to speed up and fast forwards past that point, and you see a very hampered nanoloid stuck there, floating in space. And you see the slow retrieval of that vessel into one of the bays of this massive GIF ship. And then the next images you see is of a decaying GIF mothership. One that seems to be overgrown with almost a pulsing like moss that completely covers it. And you can see bits and pieces of it breaking off. You actually see the nanoloid ship that was originally brought into the bay slowly but surely fall out of this thing into space. And that's when you realize that there is a massive slawed brood ship somewhere out there in space. As whatever illithids were once on this absolutely effed around and found out, as the slod from that ship completely took over the next. It is an unsettling feeling to know that you've only eliminated a piece of this threat that's somewhere out there in the universe. The slawed thoughts that you get are eerily like that of a hive mind or brain. There's a bit more autonomy between them, but it's much more like an ant colony than it is a city. I need you to make an additional roll to dive deeper into this slod hive.
What am I rolling?
Spell attack again.
Is that an advantage?
Yes, and advantaged. Thanks to Isaiah.
Oh, it was on the nat 20.
33.
You push further into this pulsing hive mind and entity. Searching for clues that can help you with Chult. But you don't find any particular knowledge of this plane. You realize that them being pulled here was literal hapstance, a convergence of timelines that happened to be here, like running into an asteroid as a spacefaring ship. But you do get intentions and feelings. And there is an intention and feeling of crater consumption. And there is thought of trying to get this vessel to greener pastures to feed. And there seems to be an awareness of the astral sea. And much like the dreadnought that you faced earlier with the Spelljammer Academy, this hive seems to understand that feeding off of the divine can bring them greater power. Go ahead and roll one last spell attack at advantage. Let's go.
37.
Completely undetected, locked in. And remember, everyone, Egrik is able to astrally project to you guys this in the same time, so you don't have to relearn. CB is just there helping and support at the same time. Or Isaiah is. You discover that that intention is for them to operate like the Dreadnought, as they want to go and find what is left of broken divinations out inside of space. They're searching for other lost and forgotten gods to start stopping just feeding on physical flesh, but on the hopes and dreams of godhood.
Oh, Theo.
Well, he's not lost or forgotten, so we're good.
Yeah, I'm very present.
Now.
Yeah.
However, while you are out in that twilight, a familiar voice calls to you. My champion. It is I, Erebos. I applaud you for the elimination of this abomination. This colony seeks to defy the balance of things. Had they taken root into the past, the disturbance to what you know is the presence would have been detrimentally altered. The threat still exists far into the distance. We will make note of this. But you have much, much more important things at hand. You seek an ancient item, one that is possessed by the dead. The Archlich Acererak will not let this transgression go lightly. You are about to enter a world that treats death so much more trivially. Egrik, there are many souls that are trapped in Chult. An entire lost civilization currently waits, incubating far underneath its oppressors. I understand your goal: to awaken Ubtao, to find the second fist. The Red Wizards, of which you have aligned with, I will not mince words, are abominations. But I also understand tough choices. And I see through your eyes the enemy of your enemy is currently your friend. But do not forget, they wish to wave away the ferryman and resist the call of eternal peace and everything that we stand for. Use your alliance to the best of your abilities, but do not forget, the Red Wizards will always
owe us a debt. And someday, every undead, every lich, every defier of walking the pathway of death will be harvested.
What?
It is our goal, our focus, to always transition life into death. The Red Wizards defy the sands of time. Never forget where your heart now lies.
I can't tell if that's where you end the conversation or not. I'm doing great, Erebos. I haven't heard from you in a while. What do you want me to do? Okay, here's all this information, Egrik. Good luck. Thanks. Well, there you all go. Lots of stuff.
Yeah.
As the silence of space settles back in, you feel yourself being pulled back into your bodies. I'm going to make a roll for Wrath Modar. I will go ahead and give you
Somebody say hit him.
the average of your numbers here to be your set DC. 26, 33, 37.
You still surprise me. Never did I think you would use those numbers against me.
The DC is 32.
Pretty good.
Did Wrath
Is he
Modar.
trying to succeed it or fail it?
He is trying to spy at all times.
Okay, fair. We don't want him. Well, we'll find out.
We want him to not get this.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah,
He doesn't need to do
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. In this case, because you had extra assistance from the Mind Siphon, this will be a straight roll instead of advantage.
Okay.
I was about to say, if Erebos blew up our goddamn spot by dropping all this info.
Woo! We love that.
Mm-hmm.
What felt like half the day going by happens in a matter of seconds. And Egrik, you realize that no one else is none the wiser that you have protected this information within the group, both you and Isaiah. Wrath Modar looks at the rest of the group. Excellent job. Let us dispose of this mistake. And then we can be on our way. I will show you our path, then it will be up to you to make hard choices. When he says this, he specifically shifts his eyes towards you, Davik. Knowing what you know now, his true alignment, his ability to turn into a red dragon itself. You aren't the only one that's having images of conflict. Well, maybe the entire group isn't that studied on the cult of dragon. They understand of its existence. And it's one more thread that's out there between Lolth, Balazar, all of these forces that are coming to roost.
Davik will just meet his gaze, still just distrusting, just doesn't like this alliance, but the mission comes first. He says nothing.
So
Finally, I'm ready to get moving. Feels like we've been here for months.
Crazy how that happens, huh?
Isaiah looks over to the Red Wizard after just making sure that Egrik is cool after consuming brain. You
Doing great.
know where we're going?
Is that to me?
To Wrath, Modar.
Okay, that's what I thought.
When you dispose of this ship and regain your faculties, I will lay out the information I contain.
Ed, I think you gotta blow it up.
Yep. All right.
Because I can hit it, but that's gonna take me a minute. It's gonna take me a long time.
No, that's fine. We can.
I can start. I don't mind.
I think you could do it.
I know I could do it. It just take me a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, we broke most of the ship at this point. It's kind of we want to clear this off so that it's not right. If this were messing with timelines, we basically want no presence of this thing here, so that people don't stumble upon it. Right. That's kind of what we're getting at.
General elimination of this from the timeline.
Yeah. Okay. Best way to do this. I feel like I'm gonna say probably just burying this thing and then maybe like pushing it out under the ocean. This is how Atlantis rumors get started. So we just kind of push all this old technology out into the ocean and bury it.
Invent the underwater elephant.
So squids.
In an anime once.
I think before you do that, Tab will burn all the bodies.
Sure.
All the slot bodies.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Get rid of all that too.
That's good.
Oh, the smell. Oh, the smell.
Mm.
You didn't look like she enjoyed it.
No, it's
Thank God
not
I'm
bad.
dead.
She say
Don't
ice
worry
cream.
about the smell.
Slide.
Yeah.
Slide
Did you know if you
sliders.
plug your nose while you eat something, you don't taste the flavor?
Yeah.
Makes
All
it
right.
better.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Do you want me to make a roll for this, or what do you want me to do for this, RoBear? Just cast. I guess Earthquake feels like the right move to kind of open a fissure and sink this thing.
You have a lot of abilities.
I do. There's quite a few.
I think it's more of describing what you want this containment to look like versus just casting one particular spell. Yeah, you guys have a lot of abilities, and you can pretty much do whatever you want. So if you're, what I'm gathering is you want to somehow seal this in a chamber and bury it out of harm's reach.
Yeah. Yeah. Essentially, we're gonna carve out a little piece of this irradiated rock to make a golem out of. That's a step here in just a second. But yeah, if we can't, I mean, what is metal if not a different form of earth? Can we seal this irradiated thing in? Basically, what I would love to do is encase this shit in lead so that it doesn't radiate out and kill people, and then just go down as far as I can go without having to worry about messing up the subsurface core of Faerun, and just sink this thing down as far as we can go. I don't want to hear, from Ed Greenwood about how I accidentally ruined the entire core of the earth by putting an irradiated mind flayer ship in the mantle.
You impregnate the earth with a slod tadpole.
Yeah.
Don't give me, I'm a wizard. I must have talked and bang, but
Okay, so
over here.
here's the fun challenge. I'm gonna have you concentrate and absolutely send this thing into the depths of the earth.
Okay.
What
I love that for me.
does this intense pressure turn this containment into geologically?
Ooh. Okay. So, I mean, realistically, the amount of heat and pressure that we're putting on this is the amount of subduction and folding that would go into the concept of the process of turning amorphous carbon into a diamond, which is just intense pressure and intense heat just constantly put down on something, typically over thousands if not millions of years, to cause that to change. But we are going to just continue to kind of push down and fold over layer, subsuming under other layer, plate after plate, as we go down further and further, to just try to get this thing to be as small and as encased as possible, as far down as we can go. Just cracking open a layer, it drops down, covering it up, going further and further down and down as we go.
As a jeweler, I love that.
As a geologist, so do I.
That's how lab created diamonds are made. That is.
Oh man, I'm here to let your inner geo nerd out, baby. Very cool.
Look at me, I know rocks.
I got a rock.
Rock god.
Rock god.
All right. You now have an irradiated golem out of this.
Yeah. Love that.
You have
So cool.
taken this thing off of the timeline and created it's something to be mined far, far into the future.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to come up with a name of what a slod diamond is, but that's That's what we've created.
No,
is something for people to.
Is this going to affect Tomb of Annihilation? We just
I'm sorry, CB. I done screwed us over with this.
Oh, if you didn't realize this entire chapter is just seeding story for us in Tomb, you bet your ass.
Bet I am playing a grung who's actually a baby slod.
You guys notice that when this process begins, it's not just Theodore's own geomancy, but the waters from the tides, the ocean begins to turn that azul as a little bit of the Lord of Glades is coming out and purifying this entire beach line and coast. You hear the return of the beasts of the field and the birds of prey in the air. The sounds of the jungle all begin to return to normalcy. You guys have cleansed this area of not only a timeline slip, but something just detrimental to the environment and the biodome in general. You guys have a perfect place to rest if you so choose to have a Chultan beach encampment.
It's the weirdest beach episode ever.
I was gonna make that same joke, Theo.
Quick note, we had mentioned this earlier right before we started, I think. Do we all have Iron Stones of Protection now?
You should, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to drag and drop those for sure.
Yep, don't worry. Already on it.
Make sure you like do the equip thing, because that should boost everybody's AC by 1.
Yep. Let's go. As always, during the long rest, he'll be with the party for a bit, just to make sure, any discussions about the next day, but he will pretty much find a tree, be on top if it's possible, or at a higher point, and just be on watch. Pace and not sleep.
All right, so we're gonna try something out for the audience to see. We're gonna try to put a delay on our audio to try to sync up. Let us know how far off we are. It'll be a little experience.
It's funny. All you got to do is call it out, because every time you and Baddie have called out the desync on mine, it's fixed itself.
RoBear's totally fine for me, but Sam's super off. Like it's like
yeah, you're fine for me, but CB and RoBear are off.
Yeah, Baddie, you're good. RoBear's good. Sam, you're still off.
I have no idea what's going on. This is so weird. It's intermittent and different people, not just blank.
All right.
Yeah. I get afraid I'm gonna cut somebody off.
That's crazy.
Check your clock on your computer.
Dude, when you go onto the Foundry Discord, dude, it's just littered with people discovering that for the first time. It's become like auto commands. It's so bad. All right. We have already done it, but you guys can have that long rest on your character sheets. As you guys spend the evening, you can RP whatever you would like going into the evening. Full fire on the beach. You guys have the creature comforts of the tower. Is the tower constructed out here?
I have 2 towers now.
I'm dead. I have the whole 2 towers.
That's right.
I'm also
Token's got nothing on me.
It was my turn.
Chill, Saruman. Let's slow down.
He's already the color.
I would just say, just in this new environment, Davik has never really experienced like beach surroundings. So he'll kind of go into the brush and just gather whatever twigs or anything that can be used for like to make a fire, and just kind of make a fire on the beach, and just actually would make a makeshift fishing pole. Won't hook it because he doesn't want to like actually kill anything, but just as you get the sense that it's just like you said, a creature comfort. Just casting the line into the ocean is just, he's almost doing it as like a fidget, just to calm his nerves.
Should I disturb him?
Yes, absolutely.
Because like, I just want to know if his childhood was boring.
Yep, go for it.
We can make up for it. Hey, Davik.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Bring the reel back in. Yeah, sorry. Is the fire too hot, or I can put it out? That's
No. Question for you. What kind of games did you play as a kid?
Games? Ooh. I mean, there was the training dummy. That was pretty
Boring.
fun. Anytime we got to do like competitions, I mean, whenever I was allowed to participate, that was pretty cool.
Wait. Do you like to compete?
I mean, I've only officially competed once.
Perfect. I have what we can all do before we go to bed. All right, just give me a bit. I'm going to collect a bunch of seashells and some sticks, and she's gonna start setting up this game for y'all to do like a relay race. Just a straight shot down the beach, so that so that Davik can enjoy and have some fun.
Wait, so we just run?
Don't bother me. It's taking me a little bit, and I don't want any help because this is from my heart, and I want the credit. And she's continuing.
I just go stand near the starting line. I'm not even gonna argue. I'm just nowhere.
Move your foot.
What's a relay race?
Davik, just line up.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Line up.
Okay.
Just match whatever count.
Isaiah, get out here!
There's just a poof in the smoke, and he's on the other side of Davik, standing, rolling his sleeves up. Yeah.
Okay.
Have you all done this before?
Many times.
What are the rules?
Yeah.
Run.
You'll figure it out.
That's basically the rules. But the thing is, where's Remy?
I'm right here. I'm just being quiet. That's all.
You're like the dead. Okay.
Yeah.
Do we want it to be a relay race, or do you want it to just be like a sprint?
Hold on.
How are you feeling?
You expect me to run?
Yes.
Well, we're all doing it, Mr.
I misty step over to the other side. Not cheat to win.
No, you have to run.
I did. Magically. How the hell am I supposed to keep up with him? Look at him. That's not even talking about his Jaguar step.
Between things. Regardless, okay, fine. We're just doing a sprint. Everybody on your marks. Get set. Get to the end. Go.
As everyone takes off, Davik is still at the starting line. Just
go.
No, Davik, you gotta run. As fast as you can. Go.
Okay.
He's literally the fastest.
I'll try to catch up with everyone having a head start.
Try.
Oh yeah. Theodore's just walking the beach with a cup of coffee, just like It's all right.
Just a dad.
I'm
walking on
going.
the beach.
We're
I grow
going.
to
I'm
huge
going.
size and start sprinting as fast as my big self can carry me.
Yeah.
I'm taking this seriously. I've seen Egrik mad. I will not.
I feel like this is a roll. I just.
Yeah. What?
Rollies to see who makes it first.
Do we want to do strength
yeah.
rollies,
I have to
acrobatics,
pantomime.
athletics? What are we? How are we?
Just a 20.
D20s. Okay.
RoBear, what you want us to do?
Hey, this is use your athletics or your acrobatics. I'll let you use either.
It's unfair if I use acrobatics.
No, it's not. Just do it.
I mean,
Actually, you know what? I'll roll with disadvantage since y'all got the head start.
Yo, the auto advantage is on. Yo.
Oh, is it back?
Yeah, that's what I was saying in the new system. Apparently,
Wait, that was bad. Wait,
those are some
try
of the
it
worst
again.
rolls we have
Try
done
it again.
ever in
I'd
this
say a
game.
baby.
Well,
no.
I didn't want to roll advantage, but
He's like,
Wait,
"Ah."
didn't Theo start last? What the heck? Did he get up?
Doesn't matter. It's only a 27.
He also cheated to win.
you know, I just walking. You could just move the earth and just kind of just along the
You
beach.
stand still, just.
I can't be clear with these rules.
You see, Isaiah slowed down slightly, being the tactician that he is, and who could easily add too many dice to make this succeed, but doesn't. Just starts to walk along with Theo.
Kalthorr with the 32 and Remy. Oh snap!
I'm just imagining our group of characters as that anime horse girl game that came out that everybody was playing.
Oh my god, yeah.
I'm furious. I rolled a 2 and an 8. I should have done way better.
Hey,
These rolls were bad.
You're real bad. It's the sand.
We need-
the resistance in the sand train. It's running. It's bad.
We need our nat 20 guys. We got rollies.
I rolled a 6 and got a 27.
Mm-hmm.
Wild
Yeah,
work.
Nasty.
Yeah.
You quick nasty.
Insane.
You quick
Nasty is great.
Quick nasty.
Fantastic.
Who got the crits?
Quick nasty.
I think just me, right?
I think
it
it's
was
you.
Theo, yeah.
Yeah,
there
just
was
me.
Oh, it bumped into it and rolled it over. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Theo just.
Anyone want a silvery barbs that nat 20 away from me?
Shoot his foot.
Egrik silvery barbs.
I mean, realistically, I described it as me just walking. Like, I'll take the 4. I'll take the 4 and go with the 11. I'll take the self-imposed and
No,
just.
you didn't even know that you made one of those escalators to the horizontal.
Yeah, I made the moving sidewalk. From the,
Oh my
airport.
god.
You were walking like them damn vampires from Twilight.
Oh, shit. That's incredible.
Monster, Isaiah.
Oh my gosh. All right, well, good job, everybody. This
Like
was so
I wasn't. That wasn't. Oh, that was fun.
See? So instead of, I don't know how to be nicer about this. Instead of moping around, maybe we can do stuff together and you get you out of your head. Because I know it's heavy.
What's as she says it? What is Wrath Modar doing?
Yeah, I was gonna say, how did he feel about this?
Wrath Modar has that exact expression on his token coming from the study inside the tower. The top window of Theo's study tower. It's just looking out like, what the going on?
He used to have those eyes from that one token that I turned into my bro.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
That's the reaction when Theo wins. He's like,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Also,
I tried. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Davik. I put my hands up on your shoulder. I got.
Oh no, you did great. That was.
I need a Witchlight 120.
This.
Davik.
You okay?
Wait, isn't that counterproductive?
No, it's a good burn. It's a good burn. I stabilized myself up over at the tower.
Snap a finger, give you a little light.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Looks back at Wrath. Also gonna look to Isaiah. I know Isaiah participated, but how is like his demeanor?
It's kind of the same energy in the sense that this is a distraction. And he has very, very bad charisma, to say that out loud, but he is clearly masking, but masking for the sake of the group. He's mature, and being angry and letting that infect the party is not going to help him get what he needs in the end.
Yeah.
So he's participating.
So he'll just kind of taking all that, just look back to Egrik. Just, I'm sorry. I don't mean to bring anybody down. It's just there's so much heavy stuff going on, and
You're not
listen, guys.
bringing any of us down.
I gotta come clean about something. This may be a surprise, but this is my first adventure.
I mean, Davik, we've done a few adventures before this. Are you okay?
But just being with a group.
This is your first party? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh no, we knew that.
Yeah, we all.
That was obvious.
Wait. No,
Did you?
We've called you the new
It was a
guys.
seasoned adventure when we first met. How did you know?
Yeah, and I'm
You
allergic to
also
bullshit.
told us.
You were green as this jungle, bud.
You wanted to
Yeah.
talk to the demons to see if they could be reasoned with.
For some
You
reason,
don't
you think
know.
you're a barbarian and you refuse to run away.
Well, first of all,
Egrik's gonna
those
poke your
demons
forehead.
hadn't done anyone to. Ow!
Oh God, not his forehead.
The forehead is wild.
I'm not getting
I've had the wrong color on this entire time.
But anyway, just what I'm trying to say is, I thought I did a really good job of filling the role of a seasoned adventurer. But anyway,
Terrible job.
I don't know. Sometimes it feels wrong to, I don't know, have fun.
Why?
We're on the beach still, right? Like the ocean's just right over there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab Davik by the side, just grab him, and I'm just gonna yip him as far as I can to the ocean.
Oh shit! Athletics check.
You just team rocketed me.
This is where we find out that Davik doesn't know how to swim. Like,
Oh God! Oh God!
yo, 44.
Holy shit!
Cat 44.
Holy shit!
Davik's blasting off again.
You guys see Davik from the present go all the way till he turns to a pinpoint and disappear on the horizon before you see what looks like a small, like, but is actually like a 25-foot tall splash.
That is wild.
That's amazing.
Okay.
Holy shit.
You think they taught him how to swim up in the frozen north? Like, they probably taught him how to do that, right?
What do you mean he can't swim? Can Davik not swim?
He can walk.
This isn't
on
funny. I can never swim.
water. He can walk on water. He's
I don't
fine.
know. Get
Oh, yeah, okay.
He'll probably be
that.
back in like 20 seconds.
Just as I splash, I'll just kind of just let myself float back up to the surface and just lay there on my back. Just
Are you
There he is.
belly flopping?
Oh,
no, just belly up, actually, just floating there, just looking up at the sky.
oh, what a beautiful scene! Just
and I
you,
don't
the
know if-
open water. Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Fan art.
Hey, Rev, you want to swim?
You ever heard of
and
Baywatch?
he will actually just lay floating on his back there, just belly laugh. You guys can probably hear it back from the shore. He's just like, that was awesome.
It rings out.
Dying? There was shark eating him? He's screaming in pain!
I can't tell the difference.
Eventually, I'll water walk back.
My job here is done.
Beautiful. Anything else you guys want to do before you let rest take hold in Chult?
There's nothing specific to do, but I am curious. Once watch starts to happen and people settle down and just listening throughout the night, how many like dinosaurs and things will I hear? Just to get like a average count, a vibe of what we should expect going through this jungle.
Oh man, there's just all of the noises that are out there.
You just had that ready?
I'm too faded
How
for
do
that.
you like my
Hold on.
Wookiee impression?
I
have an
love
experience.
Chult so much. My buttons on my GoXR have never left since the last time I was there.
Jesus.
I paid good money for this. Like, good sound effects are expensive.
That was wild.
Well. Okay.
I like that one the most.
That's
the
cool.
little raptor. Hey, this is identical
It's
to that
Kalthorr
scene
snoring.
when they sleep in the trees in Jurassic Park. One of my favorite downtime scenes of all time. Oh. Yeah, I mean, you hear things that you think you could identify, things that you don't. But it's with blessing this beach in this area, it's as if it's like a truce or a reprieve with the call of the wild. There is a gentleness and protection that has been put on this place. Speaking of protections, Egrik, the most important thing from your looting, of which Ted has provided in his roles, the spell of which you have wanted to cast at important times is now available. As
Oh, that's right.
Hollow?
yes, inside your spell gem, Hollow can now be cast
Yay!
instantly instead of having its cast time.
Yay! Thank you.
So, I imagine you would also want to participate in taking care of our little area here. Obviously, this is more for RP than it is anything else at the moment, since you currently aren't truly in danger. But what I do want to get is what this looks like for you. And you can take a little second, because I know it's you may haven't really thought about what it physically looks like, because when it's come up, it's more of like, oh man, I want to try to help and save my friends at all times. But I want to think of what tapping into this divination looks like for you. We describe a lot of things about Maliki's Glade and have leaned, heavily into that. But I want to think about, what is Egrik's touch on hallowing the ground
Yeah, give me a minute.
Yeah, and just a refresher for folks out there in the audience, it's a super powerful spell that lasts. God, how long does it last? I know it takes 24 hours for it to normally be cast. Oh God, it's until dispelled.
Yeah, I think it's just there. Yeah.
Yeah. So you touch and infuse an area with holy or unholy power. Is that new, Ted? Is that 2024? I don't remember.
No, that's always been the case.
Has it always? I guess it's just never been in a spot where we've made it unholy. The radius includes an area under the effect of hollow. So it has a ward. You can choose any of the types of wards. It can be aberration or a celestial, an elemental, a fair fiend. It literally undead. It lets you choose what wards this off. It prevents creatures from being possessed or charmed or frightened. You can bind an extra effect from this list below. You can view it with extra courage, darkness, daylight, peaceful rest, where dead bodies can't be turned into undead. You can have protection from extra dimensional interference, and this is probably going to become one of the big things when it goes into combat. Creatures of any type you choose can't enter or exit this area using teleportation or interplanar travel. It is
that is so good.
it's
That's
dumb.
why the cast time's so long.
We have a jail cell built for maybe a fight. I don't know, maybe.
Creatures of any types that you choose can have vulnerability to a damage type. Now, this extra effect is from that long list. Right now, we don't need to be thinking about choosing that. However, I think I will have like a little prep session with you, Sam, at some point in time to kind of be like, okay, hey, here are your options when you do to what to think about, because it will be, in the context of battle now, a big decision to make. So we'll have a little Discordy.
Okay.
That is so wild. Go Egrik, go.
That's great.
That's really cool.
I think just one layer effect that I will definitely add to that is that it will increase that Twilight vibe, that mystic purple swirly cosmos. Everything's gonna have like that extra little bit. The fireflies are just a little bit brighter. It intensifies the Twilight for sure to lean in to both your class and your own astral body as it is now. Which, by the way, Isaiah, when you were teleported for the first time, you also had the same astral body and celestial form that Egrik did while you were up inside the stars. Which is very, apropos of how your gun works and its own constellations. A very strong connection to the item that literally is your North Star. Anyone else doing anything on this night on the beach?
I think as night falls, Davik will come find Remy.
Remy will be up
so-
in the same exact room when he was looking out into the sands of Amonkhet. I think he is up there as well, cocktail in hand, just looking and listening out into the forest of Chult.
Hey, it's pretty beautiful actually out there, huh?
I've never seen a jungle quite like this before. Someplace I've always wanted to visit, but I'm a city mouse, Davik, and this is as country mouse as it gets.
Yeah.
That's kind of why I like the view from up here. and the magical tempered control and bar cotton. I mean, we have two of these now. We're not even stacked upon each other. This is kind of, when you think about it, this is glamping on a whole new level. I mean, we just had a world-ending threat that we put in the center of the earth. And now we're having cocktail weenies.
Speaking of glamping, what's the deal? No cards tonight?
I'll be honest, I got so winded from making that little run around that Egrik has made. I've been trying to stop sweating for the last hour.
Just kind of just like nervously just like kick at the ground, like trying to summon the courage to say something, but just you could tell he's like trying to find the right way to come at it.
Also, ain't no two spirits made the same. There's a layer of respect with talking to the dead that I don't think I've earned yet here. So I want to give it just a minute before I reach out and see if somebody from Ancient Mesro would like to play a game.
Yeah, that's probably smart.
I think they got a lot on their mind. Probably had a lot on their mind for a while. But I want to.
Just quit.
What are you fidgeting around for? You don't want to. You don't want to play dominoes. What's on your mind?
What's it like when you reach out to someone? Let's say, I don't know, maybe it's someone you've never reached out to. Like, how do you even know someone will be on the other side of the door when you knock?
Oh, well, that's the one thing I do know, is that there's plenty on the other side of the door. What I don't know is who's going to answer. It's like walking in any room you've never been in before. Anxiety's high at first. You don't know what you're going to get. And you realize, kind of like wildlife, that whatever's on the other side of that door is just as anxious as you are. And it's when you sit down and have that conversation and bridge the gap between a card game, a dominoes, or hell, even just a good conversation, that's when everything is set at ease. That's what I'm good at.
Well, like, when you... I know you play with your grandma and grandpa, and like, how did you know they would be there? Did they find you, or did you find them?
Oh, Davik, they never left me. I didn't have to worry about where they were going. I knew they would always be with me. They never left.
Yeah.
That's what loved ones do. They don't stop caring. If anything, it just means they have more time to care. None of the structures of life, society, work, sustainment, purpose. They got it all.
I don't know. I haven't forgot what we talked about, and we just haven't had time to do it. And I don't know, lately I'm feeling something I've never felt before, and that's just, well, not that I've never felt it, but just to this level, you know, I'm just so angry. So angry. And Ippa wouldn't want me to be this way, and when I ever get a chance to talk to her again, I don't want to disappoint her.
Davik. There are things that I would say to you if we were just friends back home. Because these things need to take time. And as a friend, it's my job to listen first and speak second. But unfortunately, we don't have the luxury of that. So I will speak. You don't control any of that. And that's the least of your worries. Ipa loved you on the material plane. They will love you in the ethereal. That guilt has nothing to do with her. That's for you to work out. We all got our battles, Davik. And you just had a lot put on your plate. You'll get to it all. After all, that's what we're fighting for, is the chance for you to have the time to get to it all. Because you deserve that. Everybody else on the material plane that doesn't have a clue about what's going on deserves that time to live their life and fight their battles. So that guilt, anger, it's gonna do its thing. But the important thing is, just like Ipa, everybody else here loves you just as much. And if we don't all make it, it ain't gonna stop our love out there in the universe. No matter how much the Whispered One or anyone else wants to change it, our intentions are our own. Our actions are our own.
Yeah. It's like she's here already.
And if she was sitting here, she would tell you how proud she is of everything you've accomplished and what you set out to do now. There's a whole civilization out there, Davik, that's looking for a second chance. And from a fateful day when you put that glove on, you began down a pathway into destiny that none of us could have known.
Now we just have to live up to it.
No. See, that's the difference, Davik. You think you have to. There's only your best. And we don't always get there every day. But it's the pursuit of perfection. That's what we strive for. Wherever we land, we gave it our best.
You're good friend, Mr. Remy. And I'm sorry if I've been too distracted with whatever I got going on, trying to be perfect for everyone, to not see what you struggle with sometimes. But thank you for listening, and I needed to hear that, because I know it's what she would tell me.
Some of us have superpowers that don't sink spaceships into the ground or fire perfect shots. Our infinite strength and size. Our powers of overwhelming divinity. Some of them just understand people. I'm lucky to have you as a friend.
He'll just give you a big hug. And just kind of linger. You can kind of feel the tears, as his face passes yours. Just
he's gonna give you a tight hug. He's gonna lean over to your ear. Don't get it twisted, though. It's all right to be selfish. I'm gonna relish, and I ain't gonna say it's revenge. I'm gonna dwell on what it is. When we bring about justice, don't let that North Star ever fade. There are people that despise love in this world. And we're gonna show them just what love can do.
Yes, that sounds like a plan. He'll kind of straighten himself up, wipe his tears, fix his hair. Kind of before turning away and walking out, he'll just, all my life, I had never seen anyone who looked like me. And you were the first other person I saw with horns, if you can believe that. And I'm glad it was you.
Davik, we never really got to have a conversation about that. I don't think I ever told you how I got these horns.
Please, I'd love to hear if it's okay.
Sarsaparilla. Do you want to have a sarsaparilla?
What?
It's good. Don't worry. It's non-alcoholic.
Oh, sure.
Remy will go over to the bar cart in his endless ice box and make you a nice cold sarsaparilla root beer. He's definitely gonna lean towards the whiskey ginger on this one. And he's gonna sit AC Slater down spinning that chair around. My family, well, we weren't always an infernal legacy. You know, it's funny because your path is one of not having a choice. And to an extent, I really didn't either, but that choice was made for me a long time ago. My family, we were certainly not rich folk. Let's just say that crawfishing outside of Baldur's Gate, it ain't a bill-paying job. It's a survival kind of job. But we always had a lot of character, a heavy heart, and a little pinch of soul. My great-grandpa, yeah, he was a big storyteller, as you can believe. And the truth of them just being, my grandparents being a sweet old couple, that ain't all true. I think there's certainly a lot of guilt there, and a lot of those games that we play late at night, it's not just me checking in on my family. I think it's a lot of them checking on me because of a choice that was made in my family a long time ago. See, they made one of those contracts that you hear about inside of Baldur's Gate. They made a literal deal with the devil. They took that power. I can talk about being able to play the fiddle and tell a story all I want, but I know in my heart of hearts that it is a gift that I did not earn. It was a gift my family paid the price for. And it was on that day that we became bound to the hells. In return, my family prospered. But they didn't just sell their own soul. You see, Davik, when I visit my grandpappy, that's a jail visit, my friend. His soul ain't his own. And I'm just lucky to be able to talk with folks that are behind bars and ones that aren't. And there's an understanding that day is going to come for me the same way that it came for my father, my mother, anyone whoever is bound to my family. My mother didn't make this choice, but she married into this family. And the minute that bond was made, so was her fate sealed. That's one of the reasons why I don't see others in a long-term romantic way, Davik. That's something I can't do to somebody.
But that's so unfair.
It's not my choice. And I'm certainly not going to put it on anybody else. If my grandpa couldn't beat that devil, if my daddy couldn't beat that devil, I got one choice. I ain't gonna have anybody else to fight. So when I go, so does this curse go. Sometimes,
Wait, what do you
Davik,
mean
you have to quit
when you go?
to win. When I leave this world, I'm not saying I'm leaving any time early. Trust me, I enjoy my time here, but I'm not giving anybody else to that devil. Not a damn chance.
Mr. Remy, I'm sorry. You more than anyone, you love people. Why should you not be able to share your life with whatever person you want to because of some deals someone made?
I found a way to fill my heart with love in a different way. That's why I love adventuring. I love my party. That's my family. That's why I travel. That's why I love this life. So you can understand when we lost Sir Timothy, what that was like. Not being able to talk to him even after death. It took a piece of my heart, and it died that day. We got that back. So you can see why all this means so much to me. I don't have to go down there and battle that devil with my violin. I have a choice. He's gonna have to play my game, and I will win. But that's a battle that will have to be met after this one. Because if we all don't have time, it makes all of that trivial.
I don't want to overstep, and if I do, I'm sorry. Is there... Ippa fought that dragon, protecting people. So did Reza, and she nearly died as well. And Isaiah had to endure that monster. Egrik and Kalthorr came back from nothingness. Why should your battle be any different? Why can't we help you? You just said you're going to be there to help me fight. Why can't we be there for you? Everyone deserves someone, and if you truly love adventuring and you're perfectly content with that, then that is fine. I want you to be happy. But if there's any part of you that desires anything more than that, then you should fight for it, and we will help you.
Sometimes, Davik, you have to quit to win. The deck is stacked. And there ain't nothing all that fighting a friendship can do about it. Davik, there's a good chance that I ain't gonna be nothing to nobody when we get to the end of all this. I know that now. Sometimes we have to embrace our limitations. I admire your optimacy. Forgive me for being so pragmatic.
Can I do an insight check to see if he is wavering on this at all? Like if he truly is, like, do I get the sense that he wants to be free of this curse, and is just decided that he can't win, so he's quitting, like he's told me?
Roll insight.
Like, yeah. I will use my luck to give myself advantage. Natural 20.
The dice tell the story.
Yes.
You know that Remy is always going to give you, even in his heart of hearts, what he wants to show you. He's a keeper of his cards. Which, you know, no matter what demeanor he displays, that inside he would love nothing more than to just be free. To be free to help his friends when others might block his abilities. Free to make choices of his own. To break his family's curse. To be able to make that choice and not have to wear the burden of its consequences. But you also know that he's found peace in himself and understands how to be content without all of that. There is a duality inside of him that is not mutually exclusive.
So like he's at peace, but he would really love to be free.
If he saw the avenue where the odds were not so insurmountable, then just maybe he would walk that road.
Mr. Remy, do you remember the first time we were in Baravia and those
Barovia, my friend, Barovia. Baravia is far too close to a gravy. Barovia. Thanks. I'm sorry. Sorry to interrupt.
The creepy place. And the bats were chasing us, and I told you guys to run, and I...
That was the Shadowfell.
It was one of the spooky places. I don't remember where it was. Exactly. That's not the point, Mr. Remy. Just what I'm trying to say is we were running, and I said, go ahead, I can do this. And in reality, I didn't really know if I could. And that was the first time he will sprout the wing. That was the first time I flew in my life. And I've been flying ever since. When I was growing up, I never understood it until that moment. Ippa used to always tell me, sometimes you have to leap and the wings will appear. And
Davik.
I told you guys to run and I leapt and the wings appeared. What
You're talking to a gambler. I understand the odds. That's what makes you great, is because you don't have to think about them before you leap. And that's what makes you special. And yeah, every now and then a bit of that rubs off on the rest of us. And I don't have to think about the cards or the odds. And I know where you're getting at. We'll deal with that another day. Don't we have enough on our own plate?
all I'm saying is, and your story matters too. And we don't need to do anything now, but if when the time comes, if there's a way that you could just allow yourself to forget the odds, just jump, the wings will appear, even if they're mine.
I love you, buddy. And I appreciate you having my back.
Good night, Mr. Remy. Thank you for talking to me.
That's mutual. Get some rest.
You too. And he'll leave.
Anybody else doing anything before rest takes hold? Go ahead and give yourself a heroic inspiration, Davik.
That's hot.
Well done. Well done. Let's go take a quick 10-minute break and pick up.
Yep.
With the sunrise, my friends.
Woo!
Getting heavy up in that top
Christ.
tower.
That was
God damn.
wild. That was wild.
Wasn't expecting.
Turned off the auto transcription feature for that tower for a while ago.
That Remy lore was nice.
Mhm.
That was a good time. That was a perfect little. That was good. That was good.
Oh, that was good. And that nat 20 to see.
Oh, to see through the bullshit. So good. I want it. Oh,
good.
The poker player.
yeah. Oh, it's so good. Dude, you know that little bit. You're like, you son of a bitch. You're gonna have to take care of yourself too. And I'm gonna force you to do it. So good.
Mhm.
Like, and I said it in chat, and it's so much more, multifaceted. But like, you just saw charisma versus wisdom, hardcore. It was very cool to just like, yeah, they ate that. That was some good shit.
That was fun. That was super fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right, be right back.
Add it to the list.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's great is that we know we're going there, and it's gonna manifest. We have we have several people in hell. That
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, while we're here in our itinerary, we can go down to the third layer, and we can go deal with this one. On the way back out, we can pop up to the second, talk with them, and then we'll hit Tiamat up on the way out. You know,
it really is an IKEA. It's just
Yeah.
all 9 levels.
the worst Disney trip ever. We get there for rope drop. We go down to the 9th level. We'll work our way back up to the top. We'll leave the park after we're done.
Jesus.
No gifts from the gift shop. We're just leaving.
We're just
Nobody
leaving.
take anything with you.
So I
Talking about we can't break that contract.
Add it to the list of other unbreakable contracts we're going to get out of.
And one that we thought was unbreakable got broken, so we can break more.
That's true.
We got Timothy out of that contract with Kaz.
We did did
Yeah.
that. We have proof we could do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. But I mean, you got to represent that classic, gambler's debt that I there's some things that you can't break. You got to have that that ultimate rock bottom.
Yeah, that's real. You played that just so good.
Crawl fishing. I'll be right back.
And I started to be like, well, you literally said that, like, when Davik called Isaiah's bullet, but then I had to remember I said Davik wasn't there when Remy said that, so I can't bring that up. So, but he was literally talking about breaking the odds, like that shouldn't have happened.
Yeah,
So I
we
had to
already
go a
broke
different
one
route.
pact.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Also, chat, I got my ice cream.
Let's go.
What kind?
Raspberry cheesecake, baby.
Oh, you know what? Let me pull up. What the hell was that?
I'm
one that
like,
I
yeah,
just-
that's what I need.
That sounds delicious.
God, that was good, y'all. That was some good RP.
Thank you.
You don't get that a lot.
That was kind of crazy.
That was...
By the way, I recently had Ben and Jerry's Whiskey Biz recently.
Oh?
So it's topped, right? So that means the entire top layer is covered. It's just a layer of white chocolate, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it is brown butter bourbon ice cream with blonde brownies and whiskey caramel swirls, topped with white chocolate ganache and white fudge chunks.
I'm gonna eat that.
It was so good.
I'm gonna eat
Oh man, that
Yeah.
delicious. Highly recommend.
Yeah. This is top too. Yeah, it's top tier.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
Oh yeah, we're definitely going to Strahd.
Oh, we're going everywhere, man. Like we got,
Literally everyone is on our list.
yeah.
These hands are rated E for everyone, brothers.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Flawless.
literally
Sorry, sorry, Theodore doesn't have any trauma you could have brought up in your story of going through all the party members to be like, yeah, and Isaiah had that thing, and everybody else had this, and it's just, I love that you just kept moving past, and I was like, that's That's what it's all about. I love that.
I was trying to hit everybody.
No, it's good. It worked out perfectly. I was waiting. I was like, is he gonna go for a comedy beat and just throw something out there, or just move past it? And you did, and it was perfect.
Strahd literally has a bullet with his name on it.
Mm-hmm.
Robert, I'm checking right now for you what song this is. Used a lot of copyright-free stuff, but I don't know specifically what this. It is "The Norman Kings" by Bonnie Grace. I'll type it out. That's normal. But it is copyright free, so you probably haven't heard it in like a movie or anything like that, but it sounds like stuff. There's a song that plays that I swear is just like an opening to Destiny. Each time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what it's giving me.
Yeah. It's just like
Yeah, it looks like it's a epidemic sound, right? So that's all.
Yeah. Yep, got you. God, that was good.
Mm-hmm.
That was some good. Listen, I don't act as much because of everything. So like when I get to watch people perform, I'm just like, yeah, some good soup.
Good soup indeed.
Davik's tough to play. He's such an angry, sad boy.
Well, I was also just thinking that like something that doesn't get brought up a lot is Davik is young.
Yeah.
Young boy.
Yep. Very, very young. And
Yeah.
so young and sheltered, like so there's already some like arrested development there, like just
Young homeschooled kid.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a double whammy.
Mm-hmm. Well, something
Yeah,
I try
very-
to bring out. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I was gonna say that something I bring out with Isaiah is Isaiah's also on the opposite end of the spectrum. Isaiah's old. He's just dead. So he doesn't age.
Old and tired.
Like he is old. So
I don't know if you guys know this.
How old
but
is Theodore?
39?
Okay.
just the white hair is white hair. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just wise little god.
Listen,
Honestly, it's like
you know,
perfect. You're human and a 39-year-old normal person. I mean, you've lived. You got more living to do, but you've lived.
39.
Kalthorr, oh God, I think he's almost 60.
Mm-hmm.
That feels right.
Yeah.
What? So Davik, then Theo,
Remy, probably.
I don't know, Egrik.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
I think Egrik is.
Something chat.
Yeah, Samson. Egrik still is also. I don't want to say young, but she's still in her 20s, I believe.
Yeah,
Not
Davik
39.
is right at he's right around 20 years old. Like he doesn't actually know when he was born, but he's right around 20.
I feel like he just turned 21 during the campaign.
Literally. Honestly, literally. So like he found the God Fist when he was 15. He spent 5 years in the mountains with Reza, so he's right around 20. So he probably did turn 21 mid campaign.
Yeah, Kalthorr is 64, almost 65.
Wow.
Yeah, he's been around.
Mm-hmm. Well, not to Vegas, but we have gone to a few places.
No,
exotic
no.
Are we
places.
going back to the Grundle?
Yeah. Oh, I guess technically he has had his. Yeah, he had his grundle now.
He's. How old's Remy, RoBear? Do we know?
Remy is early 30s.
Okay.
Okay. Bunch of youngins.
I mean,
He's
Done a lot of-
And then I might be the youngest person in this chat right now saying that too.
Egrik is 32. There it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Done a lot of living in a short amount of time.
Well, think about this campaign.
I mean, this alone, like I said,
Remy's still in his prime, you know, going out nightlife, but is just old enough to know that, you
Gonna
know,
hurt the next day.
the sands of time are coming.
He'll skip that very last dive bar.
He understands the true appreciation of a necessary Irish goodbye.
Just fade into the night.
gotta starting to incorporate that drink, then a water, then another drink. You know, starting to realize how important that is.
Oh God, voodoo teas have never taught me more. Never taught me more. I think I'm hydrated.
God, brother, don't even. I don't. See you at Magic Con.
Oh, God. I know it's scary because I get to drive in with my haul.
I know you're gonna be packed and ready. Woo!
Oh God, it's so nice not having to rely on other cities for their stock. Going to 4 total wines to get what I need. Here I just call up the local distributor. Hey, I need this because I know you send a case of 4 12 packs over to the grocery store. Well, I need that times 8, please. Thank you. So, you guys rise to the sounds of the jungle in Chult.
How's it hot already? Just woke up. It's gross.
And even with your temperature controlled wizard tower, it's that moment
humidity,
of
man.
the sun coming through, and if you didn't put up your blackout curtains, Chult takes its pound of flesh.
Isaiah would have made sure that campfire stuff, all those things put out, no tracks, all that, just while the folks are getting ready, getting their stuff prepared and all that, just to make sure that once we leave, nothing is going to like hint that we were here, just in case.
It's a very butterfly effect situation, right? Okay.
You know, actually, I think while people are getting ready, he will find Rathmodar. And wherever he may be, don't know if he slept or not. Don't know what red wizards do. He would want to just try to get not information, but like what's the next steps. Get into his head a little bit to see exactly what Rathmodar is expecting out of this. We know what we want. We have not really heard what Wrath wants.
As you pass through the tower steps upstairs where Rathmodar has not left, you find a very Doctor Strange-like scene of his own personal simulacrums inside this room. However, not made of flesh, purely of ethereal nature, as he is consuming every ounce of knowledge that is left inside of Theodore's tower. Whatever may have been accumulated here, as wizards do. He is absorbing that information. Yes.
You made yourself comfortable. Just checking in.
I
others are.
am a wizard at heart, still. The thirst for knowledge never leaves.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. Either way, we all got a task to do. Not saying they're not focused on that. They just gotta wake up. So you get me. What exactly are we looking at? How are we going forward?
You desire to know the why. It is not just the multiverse, of course. I have made my intentions as clear as I possibly can. I desire to carve out a place in my home, in whatever reality this all becomes. I have seen the entrance to the tomb of the 9 gods here. I understand what the soulmonger can do. I know what Saztan plans. However, it is not our fight to disturb. But we can change this reality. Everything hinges on Mesro. The ancients of this plane have long withdrawn. Those champions, long lost champions of the city in Ubtao. If we simply nudge the past, we can change our future. A balancing power. I have always known this to be true. It's why we have been seeking someone that could handle the power that is the Fist of Ubtao. If we create the situation, a new champion of Ubtao to give rise to this ancient city, that might just be enough to give my own people a chance to have our own world back. And in doing so, give you the chance to combat the Whispered One without an infinite army of the undead. But it does not come without risks. Far from it. We will have to fight that faction of my people, as they no doubt will be taking matters into their own hands. All roads lead to the heart of Ubtao. If we go there directly, not only do we face the faction of my people that wish to bring about the end, but we go there without the blessing of the spirits of this land. but it is a direct choice. However, we can divert another path, one of which champions all of the past forces of Mesro. We tap into this place for what it is, its ley lines and what it represents. We appeal to those spirits of this world. In doing so, we may gain their blessings. And if we can gain the blessing of Mesro, its champions, and ultimately of Utao, we may just get both what we want. But that is a choice that we will have to make and hedge our bets with the time that it takes. Appeasing spirits in a city that's hidden itself for good reason is no simple task. And no doubt, Serac will have his own opinions of all of this. So pick our poison. This is what we must choose.
Isaiah's listening and understanding and taking this in. Almost turning this into a war room, but not necessarily that. And as he mentions the spirits, he can't help but think of someone. Then luckily for us, we got someone on our side who understands spirits more than anyone else I've ever met. And if the young one can harness whatever power Utao has given him, then we'll be good. I'm just making sure that when the time comes, you all truly trying to forge your own destiny and not rejoin those that we'll have to fight. We fought a lot. We're gonna keep fighting after this. I'm just ensuring that ultimately we are still on the same side.
I believe us to be not all factions need to war.
And that's all I needed to know. Welcome to the Paladins. We eat breakfast in about 30 minutes. You will have to clean up after yourself.
He gives you the people's eyebrow. Just one giant arch.
Yep. And he will walk right out to go get people up. Because we got some stuff to do. He's dad, okay?
So Baddie, you got me. I totally accidentally played the wrong track on Rathmodar. And I was like, I can't stop now. I just have to go with it.
I was like, this feels so hopeful and happy. Like we need to do this to help this poor little guy. No! No! Let me hit him with my hammer.
Oh, hey man. Just a prayer for the Red Wizards, man. Just a prayer. Never.
Like, he's playing with our minds right now.
I was like, just be confident, bro. Just be confident through it. Don't show any weakness. Anybody else can see there's a minute of like poop, like, oh, I'm in this. Okay, we have to go with this.
Don't blink, just keep going.
I'm like, oh god, there's a big crescendo in this, so I really gotta do. I can't be fucking snide at all.
That's funny.
Should we all go have a moment? With Rasmodar? We can keep the track rolling. I can go commiserate
Don't
with him
put
as
me
a
in
fellow
alone with him,
adventurer.
guys.
You
He
know.
won't come out. There will be Rasmodar all over the wall. God.
Where are you at, Theodore?
Well, I guess I would probably over kind of in my room. I would have been up at this point. I mean, we don't like maps and things of Chult probably don't even matter here because of the fact that we're on some other timeline and we're looking for a city that nobody knows exists or never did. So like, it's not like, oh yeah, we just walk this way. Boop, there's Mesro. We'll just find it. So it's not like trying to find something of use to like help out with this situation. But ultimately, all he's sitting there as he's having coffee in the morning, he goes, I'm pretty sure like Neverwinter imports all their coffee from Chult. Like this is prime habitat for coffee bean. Like we can, like I'm not gonna like go out of my way, but if we find one while we're walking, I'm gonna cultivate one of these. I'm gonna take it with me. Like
Single origin ancient Chultan blend.
yeah, we're gonna bring this from another alternate timeline. We're gonna bring this one-of-a-kind bespoke coffee plant back home and plant it in the garden, and we're gonna have our own fresh coffee that nobody else can have.
This
Start
is
a coffee empire.
This is just one step away from Biff's Sports Almanac.
That's right.
Yes.
Listen.
Yes.
Yeah.
While you're having these thoughts, creepily, one of the ethereal simulacrum of Rasmodar passes through your walls with his hands together. Theodore. I appreciate your extensive library.
Well, you're welcome, I guess.
I would be remiss, however, if I didn't offer an exchange of knowledge.
Go on.
He manifests a massive red tome. Its own binding blaring with that arcane sigil and sign of the Red Wizards of Thay. A literal world of knowledge.
Sure.
In his hands. I was wondering if you would be interested in a little ancient cross-pollination.
I mean, I'll flip through it, take a look. This isn't going to cause any... Are we going to... We're already toying with timelines. I don't want to... Not going to mess anything up if somebody knows a spell from a different time that's going to mess with this. I mean, this is all multiple tiers of craziness here, so I'll gladly peruse through it if you're willing to let me look. So,
as I would like to see what is in your spellbook.
I mean, you've already helped yourself to all of my libraries upstairs.
Your libraries are not your spellbook, and we both know that.
That's true. That is quite true. I suppose you don't have a library of your own, just kicking around here.
I once had great access. But my home is not my own. It's what I am fighting for.
Hmm. Hmm. Well, while I understand the concept, the principle here, I'm gonna be honest with you. Right now, we've only seen the capabilities of one another very briefly. I don't know. I think I'd like to see a little bit more of what you can do before I decide whether or not to swap spells, a little test of force. We've got plenty of jungle to go through. You saw what we're capable of. Let's see how things go.
A bold assumption in thinking that we will ever have this chance again.
Agreed, but these moments, they're all fleeting, and there's been plenty of times where I thought, if I ever had a moment of downtime, I'd like to do this or that, or train or discuss with someone, but every time I attempt to do anything like that, something happens. So rather than spend the time flipping back and forth and commenting on one another's penmanship and spell work, I think I'm just going to enjoy my cup of coffee, and we'll see what happens in the field.
Are you so confident in your current abilities that you no longer seek infinite knowledge, Theodore?
Well, here's the problem with infinite knowledge, right? It's infinite. I'll never be able to stop seeking it if I decide that that's the path that I want to go down, seeking something new at every turn. And what I've learned in my time is I get more useful information and knowledge when I'm least expecting and least looking for it. The experiences that I've had with my friends as we've gone through here are infinitely more powerful than anything I've picked up from a book. And I know that's odd to say. I know. We're look where we are, look what we're talking about. That's a wild concept, but I've seen others look to go down the path of ancient knowledges and forbidden magic, and I've seen what that could do to people. And I'm content to be who I am in this moment and let my experiences shape me further. And if that involves me finding a spell book in Mesro that has a cool new spell in it, great. But if it's just continuing on the way I have been for the past few months, I'm fine with that too.
You've seen the fate of our stars, our galaxies. Unlike most wizards, you understand our worlds within worlds.
I do.
Yet you resist the pull of the quantum level of knowledge of this universe. Safe to put all your eggs in the basket of this one human experience. I guess this is what separates the orange from the red.
If you want to think about it in such a simplistic lens, then sure, I think that's fine. But I find when you start peering into the void and out into the quantum vastness of this universe, the deeper and deeper you look, the greater chance that something's gonna start looking back. And I don't know if you're ready for that.
Is there a difference from accepting this as truth versus forcing the mortality view of putting your head in the sand?
Well, I think that I've managed to accomplish quite a bit in the time I've been here, and I've come to terms with who I am and what my life is like, legacy, concepts of this, and I'm content with where I'm at. I found purpose. I found new purpose, renewed purpose in other things that I thought were long since gone, and I'm content to be this for the rest of my life if that's what is set out before me. But I don't need to seek some grand knowledge and invite something in that I don't need or could cause more harm than good. The more we delve into these things, every time someone opens some door or portal or other place, we find ourselves toe-to-toe with some spirit or god or dragon, and we manage to, at least so far, escape relatively unscathed. But it's foolish to go looking for something like this. Our list is ever growing, and I don't need to add to that.
Yeah. I will honor your decision. However, as wizard to wizard, I think that you should know that even elimination on the material plane never deletes the Akashic record. And they will produce your burnt and turned page of Vecna's magic missile.
Sure.
Knowledge never dies. And he will simply fold that manifestation back in, collapsing his hands together and receding back through the wall.
It's got cold now. Cup.
A far cry from Nothic Theodore.
Now, they've been very shaped by many, many things that have happened
I love it.
over the course of this adventure.
New shit has come to light, man.
Yeah.
The rest of you
It only
gather.
takes one ring getting bit, or one portal getting open, or one ring being touched.
One
or
Lord of
whatever.
Glades.
One Don John, it doesn't take
bro.
much. But here we are.
You guys have a Flintstone level breakfast, a Chultan feast before yourselves. I mean, if you guys don't have the massive like piece of Flintstone style Chultan meat, like it's a you know, Kalthorr is a big boy, so we gotta have a lot of fantasy food up in this bitch. We ain't got enough protein for these games.
Burger.
Yes. In-game gains and out, baby. Let's go. Isaiah, do you choose to distribute the knowledge of your conversation with Rathmodar?
At the very least, if I see Theo, I want to make sure that we get telepathic bond back up.
Yep, I will do that.
And will absolutely divulge in. Speak of that. And I guess that doesn't need to be hid. Just anything that was like potentially anti-Modar. But for the most part, that conversation wasn't.
Okay. Yeah, I'll make sure everybody here has that info, just in case, you know, we'll share it all around.
But I mean, he will say as y'all are eating, he just has this little orange smoothie or something. So we go forward, but I hate to admit when I am not right. As much as I want to get this over with, walking right into that place is probably going to be a hell hole, a war zone. We can get all the help. We should get all the help we can get. If that means, he looks over to Remy for a moment. Might be able to connect with those who was here before us. The land or whatever. Get some aid. It ain't a bad idea. That ain't my forte, so I wouldn't even know where to begin with all that.
With that imparted information, and, you know, again, obviously we're dealing cross timeline and stuff. Is there, like, I don't know, anything that any of us might know about Chult or Ubtao or any of this fallen city or anything we might be aware of? I don't know.
Go ahead and roll history checks, everybody. And since you guys have Egrik's candle docent with you guys, no matter what you naturally have, you have advantage on this.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so good at history checks, guys.
Okay, that's not bad.
Ooh,
Oh, I saw that 20.
that ain't bad at all. Because I can. Where is the ability? I have tactical assessment. I can expand the superiority and add it to an ability check that is about history, investigation, or insight.
In this case, you guys have 26, 28. Out of the party, you're gonna have a pretty good knowledge and recall of this area.
I didn't know if a 30 would be better or not. I can get it.
You can definitely get it. I'm gonna let you keep it. I think you guys have earned it with that spread for sure.
Bet.
Definitely good thinking though. So Ubtao founded this city in, I don't even know if DR translates in the regular like D&D timeline. but my notes have it as 2,637 DR. And he created this temple and amphitheater directly from all of the chaos inside of the jungle. Within this place, there was a war between the Tabaxi and this kind of like shadow creature race that nearly brought this city completely to ruin. And the entire city became visible around 863 DR. And this was caused by a magical wall that was built around it. And it not only did this wall render the city invisible, but it also caused magical confusion to whoever engaged with these walls. And it remained hidden for like 500 years. And that's when the rulers of Mesro, these champions, decided to lower their defenses after a victory versus Cerebral forces. And at that time, travelers were once again welcomed back into the city. There was the Year of the Blue Flame that did strike, and it was a spell plague and a cataclysm that separated Chult from its actual peninsula. And to save the city from destruction, one of these champions aided in this city basically retreating within itself. And there is largely a struggle between the champions involved with that. So you understand that within the spirits and the champions in Ubtao, there is a deep conflict in what everyone's intentions are, whether to remain and keep Mesro for themselves or to share it with the world.
Okay. We're realistically probably around 1495 DR time frame wise for our situation, just knowing where we're at. So we're pretty far removed from all of this stuff happening. So
you have a lot of, like you have the pile of history. So you understand that if you go down this route with these individuals, there are levels of them having to come back together that are probably long-seated idealistic differences. But you also understand the power of reuniting the city here. Acerak controls this place through the Temple of the Nine Gods. And spiritually, this place has been devoid, and largely that Lich has capitalized on it. Literally feeding off of the souls and understanding that the Temple of the Nine Gods is basically his meat grinder. It's his way of making eternal source for himself. You can understand why Saztam would be interested in this. One Lich's breakfast is another Lich's army. It's so crazy to be talking about these. Any one campaign, these are like the pie in the sky, and we're talking about these individuals vying for cosmic power. Everyone is looking for their own seat at the table. This is a Vecna at its core is musical chairs of the gods. And Vecna has the whistle.
All right. Well, again, everybody's got that knowledge now too, so we know kind of what we're dealing with historical wise. But Yeah, I guess.
And just for Theo, there is an entire section in Mesro that is its own college of wizards. Who knows what ancient?
I mean, think about like primal energy like that. Oh,
It has a literal Alexander-style library inside of Mesro.
Oh man, I gotta keep
I don't like books.
Rathlodar
It's
away
okay.
from that. To keep him away from the Library of Alexandria and Chult here, and just. All right. Anyway,
above board,
Say
really
we drop
quickly.
him off.
Yes. Above board, really quickly, just to understand more. Most likely, the best way for us to contact these spirits or whatever, we're gonna have to go to that temple, which is where Sararak is.
No, you are going
Oh.
into the jungle to conjure their primal spirit
Bring them. Oh, cool, cool,
Okay.
cool.
because they are
Okay,
they
cool.
are all
Much better.
hidden. So
Makes sense.
yeah, directly. I will not mince words with this. While there is plans for you to interact with Sararak, going to the Temple of the Nine Gods is not the play.
Yeah.
okay.
in
Enough
thi-
said.
yeah, in this fashion, yeah, because you know, like if you do, you know what you're going through, both above board and and inside the game. You're trying to decide, is my time investment worth gaining the respect and the boon of the champions of Mesro before going to the heart of Ubtao? Or are you going to race there and try to beat the other faction of the Red Wizards before they get there? And possibly have to face a group of Red Wizards that control the other fist of Ubtao.
We should probably make some friends.
Yeah.
Well, if you do it along the way, even better, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go for the 100% ending.
I mean, normally I say no, but I this case I like that idea. I think having some champions with us sounds kind of
Yeah.
hot.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's the plan.
Just
Everybody
one
get your
thing
bug spray.
Davik, will do just before heading out. He hasn't done it in a really long time, but you'll see him kind of just wrap the god fist up in the wraps and put his poncho over so that it's just not outwardly displayed.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good idea.
No doubt. I think after. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Just real quick, as we're finishing up conversations and breakfast is finishing up, you see me look at Kalthorr, and then I look at Davik, and then I look at Theo. You, Mr. Walking like a boulder over. Give me your arm.
I mean, I don't know if you're going to be able to. There's a lot of juice in this. I'll just having cast this spell, like. Just be ready.
Oh yes, me having blood with coffee in it. Yes, thank you. 100%.
It's like 50% of the blood is in fact coffee at this point.
That's a bad thing? Hey, that's low damage,
Hey,
which is
we love that.
well, we don't, but we do. It's not.
I mean, I love that.
It's good for Theo, not so great for
Yeah,
us.
I actually need to get more than that, but that's okay.
See, maybe it is too much caffeine. She's like,
Actually, in that vein, I will do this thing too.
Oh, that's such a bad roll. Oh my god.
can't get any worse than that.
Oh,
So your heart's just not in it. That's what it is.
it wasn't. But it's okay. Right. I guess I'll get a +3 or 7 health. Ugh. Silly.
This thing that I don't actually. Let me roll this natural 20, which I never do, or this D20. Oh, it was there. Okay.
Oof. I did too much damage. I did myself. Instead of taking 3 damage, I took all of that damage. There you go. Pop that back in.
I typically do this, but you have ways to get more temporary HP, correct? Outside of Fortify?
Yeah, I have the power word. Yeah, that's the only one I have is power word Fortify.
I mean, I typically, when I bite, I rally someone and I give them HP, but if you're going to like Fortify for this, it might...
Yeah, should we go ahead and
away.
Pre-juice ourselves with aid, Fortify, all that stuff?
Pre-juice. It's, yeah.
Oh, this is what pre-workout is like? Got it.
Yeah, this is what it's like in favor.
This is me every morning.
Pop our pre-workout.
Just wait till your forehead starts getting itchy, then you know it's working.
Oh.
Yeah.
I hate that.
So I'd say, yeah, let's get all of our buffs active now.
Maybe we can.
All right, Remy will go ahead and drop that aid spell.
Heck yeah.
Cause we can't ever have enough HP.
Absolutely not.
If this entire
I love aid.
campaign has taught us nothing, we can never have enough HP.
All right, 6th level aid spell. Awesome. With our bonus, bumps it up 5, so we can drop 30.
Aid.
Love that.
30 extra points to everyone inside the party. Let me get our lovely boy Snow out.
Snow.
And since you are in this preparation, Theo, I will let this transfer to obviously your irradiated golem that is currently summoned, but I will allow this to be on any of the summons that you produce.
Great.
Can I put this on the blood elemental too?
Absolutely.
Yes. Cause I don't got my freak leaks no more.
My freaking legs.
You said it's 30 to the max, right? Is what that is?
I just did it.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, did the spell only...
It
No.
healed me for 3 hit points. And just me.
How are you guys not topped off?
I had taken the 3 points from Isaiah literally 2 seconds ago from the bite.
Okay, it did the right thing. It increased everybody's maximum by 30. It did the right thing. I can see it on Davik. It did the right thing.
It just
I
healed
went
me.
and did it on my own. I did it on me.
Yeah,
Oh,
mine didn't
you-
do anything.
You did it on your own.
I didn't do it on mine,
Did the
yeah.
temporary max by 30.
Did it do it for me? No, all I did was cast a spell.
Yeah.
I'll get Egrik in me.
Yeah, we can just do it.
Easy enough.
Yeah, easy.
You said you took care of Snow already?
No, I don't think it works for
Okay, I'll do it.
anybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Temporary max plus 30.
There we go. And then I need to heal up to full. That is 329. No. 890131.
But you guys all added to your HP and not added to the temp? Is that?
It's temporarily increasing your maximum hit points to
Yeah.
that number.
Got it. Okay.
Temp maximum.
Yeah, I got mine.
Sorry, I just added 30 temp HP. I see though.
Yeah.
And then
Just a casual 353.
That's crazy.
That is wild.
No big deal.
Well, if we're truly juicing here, we can't drop the temp HP.
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
Between myself and Remy, we can do the 123 power, or a total of 6 power word fortify. Sorry, Wrath Modar, you don't get it.
And none for Gretchen Wiener's bye.
A meanie.
That is the blood token, blood elemental.
Oh,
I don't bring her out as often. She's jealous.
Yeah, aid changes the maximum, and then power word fortify is a 120 for all of us.
we are juice, baby.
Nice.
And since we've taken the time inside here for our own creature comforts, I will give ourselves that choice of resistance with Hero's Feast.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Okay.
I feel like necrotic is still the.
Necrotic is what we've been going for since we.
Necrotic sounds good. You guys take necrotic.
Yeah, I think necrotic's probably.
We're fighting undead, probably, right? Like
Yeah,
we know that's
what I'm
coming.
thinking.
Fair. Yeah.
This is different. It's a mixture of ancient spirits and primal. So.
That's what I was thinking. Like I was thinking either necrotic or acid, or well, I already have both of those resistances, but I don't know what.
Look at me! I'm an elemental on Avatar.
I mean, whatever we need as a party.
Congratulations in making it into the new magic set, Davik. I can't wait for people to use you as the commander.
Thank you. I will be airing with you.
By the way, I don't know if this is possible. Can you create your own custom card as a commander and put that in Moxfield and play as your D&D commander if you wanted to? Or does it only use official cards inside of it?
It only uses official cards.
Damn shame.
Yeah, I don't think I'm looking. I'm
we
looking.
can take force, correct?
No, I leave force off the table. Otherwise, it would definitely be taken. We have to have one protected damage type.
Maybe psychic. I don't hate psychic as a damage resistance to take.
I'd say, psychic or necrotic, probably.
Both
Either's
good.
Fine. Either's fine.
Wrath Modar.
You all pick. Cause I have both, so either. Yeah.
Necrotic's the big one for me, I think. That at least that's the one I feel we always end up in.
Let's do necrotic.
All right, make it necrotic then.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what else would be a good. We're already getting poison,
Poison.
and that's the. I mean, acid. I feel like necrotic over acid though.
I agree.
Necrotic it is. Sounds like.
Yep.
All right.
All right, ours are Egrik and me are set.
All good.
Wrath Modar will float into the room as his combined self.
You can walk,
Why bother when you don't have to? So
Exercise.
he rolls his eyes at Davik. Have we accomplished all our human creature comforts to get to business?
Some of us ain't human, nor it's just comforting. We're just doing what we gotta do. You prepare too, wizard. I
Indeed.
feel like it's just hard W, and I didn't like that.
Wizard.
Wizard. The hard dub. Oh no. Oh no. Did you drop that? You dropped that hard dub?
That's wild.
I see that we have come to agreement to honor the past. I will not mince words. We must achieve this in an efficient manner. You understand what we are up against. Going down this route, we will most likely be second to the heart of Ubtao. However, we will be the only ones with their favor. And that is everything. The Bara, the 7 original champions of Mesro and Ubtao. We must make contact and gain their favor. We will start with the Prince of Princes, Osar. Osar is a wise Tabaxi paladin. When they appeared on this plane, they carried themselves with wisdom and leadership and a steadfast belief in what Mesro stood for. Without the blessing of Osar, we can't begin to solicit the favor of the other 6. They are all God Kings of Mesro, but they cannot unite and come under one banner without first starting out with the Prince of Princes. My proposal: we go to the original site of the Temple of Ubtao. We convoke his name, present our case, gain his favor, and then ultimately go after the other 5. And ultimately, the final banished member of the original Bara. So, are we ready to venture into the heart of this Chultan jungle?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. It's the food.
Which one? Or was it both?
Yes.
We will have to contend with not only the wildlife of this plane, but understand that the forces that work against me in this Red Civil War could be doing the exact same thing. Good. Let us make haste to the Temple of Ubtao. That is where we will pick up next week as you head to get Osar's favor. And I will learn how to pronounce the other 5-ish names that's in the list other than the banished, because I only know 2.
I think they're all in the front of Tomb of Annihilation, so I think you should be all right. Pronunciation guide in there.
Oh, dude, I'm so excited. Let's go. Hey, CB, you might already be coming up inside this game before you come up in the next game.
I was like, we gotta talk.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I kind of love this.
Yeah. Going after King Bara himself, the Prince of Princes, Osaw. There is, out of the 7, let me butcher the names for everybody. After this is, the episode's currently over, so I don't feel so bad. Where's the Bara? The Bara. Yes. So how this goes down, this is the original 7, but after the Bara go, they are replaced. So there has been members after this, but this is the original. So there's Osaw, Kawalu, Dalmas, Roberton, Alessandra Ryberton, Manu, Fipia, and then Rosnesai or Rosnesi. That's the banished. That's where all the story is at.
Yeah, and he's the Yuan-Ti.
Yes, he's the Yuan-Ti.
Yeah,
he's the one who makes the kind of that ultimate sacrifice against the Shadow People. And I believe the Shadow People is called Eshu. I don't know. I gotta look that one up too. Yeah, Roz is the one that he's got. Oh man, his art is so cool. But I'm not gonna show anybody until we get there. Don't cheat yourself. Yeah. So this. Oh man, this is so good. I'm so excited that this is bringing about the change inside of Tomb that we want. Because man, wouldn't Tomb be a lot cooler with actually going to the ancient city of Mesro than just being like, no, it's gone. Sorry. It could have been cool. Sorry, you need to go in here in this temple and die.
I am so pumped.
I think that was the first thing they tasked when the DM's Guild Adepts were a thing. Remember that for like a little while? I think that was one of the first things they tasked them with was like, or maybe it was for Adventures League, was to do Mesro content.
Really?
So some of that does exist. It's out there.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to look that up.
I don't trust it.
Lost City of it was Adventures League, right?
Trust it.
Lost City of Mesro, Ruins of Mesro, Tomb of Annihilation expanded. Three or four different things.
2 GCXs ago, just to put it into perspective, RoBear and I are talking about this.
Yeah.
We're rebuilding Wakanda in Chult with Mesro. So, yeah.
I know I want to pull for sure the information from the jungles of Chult. The old AD&D pamp. I will probably get that off of like RPG through drive-through. And then I'll see about grabbing the other pieces, and then we can start take the good, good out of there that we want.
Also, it's pronounced Ishoe.
Ishoe, awesome.
Yep.
Way cooler than Ishu.
Most of these names are definitely pulled by West African, East African cultures. You got it.
Let's go.
It is what it is. So.
Hell yeah. Good to be back.
Exciting. I know.
It's fun. This was good. Good episode.
We only had to fight one thing and really didn't have to fight it since it was out of our control, Hey.
And I got to throw Davik as far as I could.
Let's go.
That was awesome.
The fact that you rolled a 4 and a 20 and got double 4, that is like the most serendipitous roll I've ever seen.
I'm pretty sure that everything except for the history roll had a 20 on it somewhere tonight. So
yeah.
Which way? Shut up.
Let me ask you the way. Brutal. Yeah, we'll all be back next week. I'm stoked. We get to the meat and potatoes here. We are prepped with how to deal with these spirits. And yeah, we may do some combination. A little bit of a spirit. Who knows? We'll see how this goes. But I will be prepared to continually go down the line. So how much we can get in an episode will be how much we can get in an episode, for sure. So we have next week on the 22nd, or I'm sorry, the 21st. Let's see here, 28th we will be off. So we get an episode, and then 28th is when you're going to be at Dragon Con. I'm going to be going to PAX West. Some folks will just be enjoying time with their families. But then we'll be back on the 4th. Yee.
And that's probably
Of September.
fight day.
Oh, I imagine next week you're going to be whatever the test. It all depends.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have two paths always with it to see how it goes down.
If I still get to write notes down again, I was like,
yeah, boy.
oh,
Let's
that's
go.
hard.
Hell yeah. All right, folks. This is where we're gonna love you and leave you. Ted, are we gonna play Guild Wars tonight? Or are we not?
I don't know what we're gonna do.
That's fine.
We might play it. I don't know if we're streaming it, but we're
Yeah, we'll probably play it. Yeah. We'll start the immediate rerun here because I know there are folks in the other time zone that actually want to see new D&D after like 3 weeks. I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Bye.
We'll see you guys later. Have a great weekend, everybody.